darling heart, and welcome to the Drink Less, Live Better podcast. This is the podcast that helps you to see that drinking less doesn't need to be stressful, lonely, or boring. I'm your host, Sarah Williamson, and I decided to have a year alcohol-free as a little life experiment and haven't looked back. With my experience and training, I now help other women with their alcohol-free or drink less adventures. I'm here to tell you that you can be truly joyful without alcohol in your life. Join me here each week to find out how. How you think affects what you get. In the last episode, I talked about the liminal space, how we can think of the void of stuckness, the messy middle, the walking through treacle, that sometimes uncomfortable place, renamed and reframed as where we are meant to be right now, with the much nicer liminal space title. Whilst I accept that the liminal space might feel frustrating, it is a place of opportunity, change and growth. I still want to feel like I'm making progress, even if I'm far from perfect right now. So how can we do this? Have you heard of a fixed mindset versus growth mindset? Someone with a fixed mindset believes their intelligence, talents and abilities are set qualities or traits. On the other hand, someone with a growth mindset understands that learning, practicing and persistence can be developed. Let's look at an example. Someone with a fixed mindset might say something like, I'm lucky, I'm good at sport. And someone with a growth mindset might say something like, I'm trying a few different sports, I haven't found my passion yet. Hang on a sec, did you catch the most important word in that last sentence? Yes, correct. Yet. Yet is such a beautiful word. In our moments of learning, practicing, persisting in the liminal space, use the word yet. I cannot learn this yet. I cannot get the hang of this yet. This isn't sticking yet. Beautiful. We're growing. We're seeing the possibility in our future. It's not now, but we're heading towards our vision. Let's try some others. I don't know how versus I can learn how. I can't make this better versus I can find ways to improve. I don't like challenges versus challenges lead to growth. Other people are better at this than me versus what can I learn from them? When we are motivated to embrace challenges or new ways of being, we risk possible failure, and avoiding a challenge prevents that possible failure. We might be trying to protect ourselves. Let's ask, what's the worst that can happen? Is the answer so bad? Can you go ahead anyway? We can decide to accept that failures are part of our growth. Try to see them as temporary setbacks and perhaps even necessary in the pursuit of goals worth aiming for. Don't give up. Setbacks might just turn out to be your stepping stones. Can you look around you and see other people's success as a source of inspiration? Don't feel any threat or jealousy. Allow good feelings to flow through you when you see someone else has a bit of what you'd like. Know that because somebody else is being, doing, or having what you'd like, you can be, do, or have it too. They've found a way that works for them, and there'll be a way for you. Can you ask for help, support, or feedback? See this as a part of your journey. Don't ever feel in any way less than if you need a hand. In this life, we rise by lifting each other. Someone further ahead will have been where you are, and hopefully they will remember what it feels like and can offer you what you need to move forward. Let's recap what will help us. Number 1, remove that fixed mindset inner voice. I cannot do this versus I cannot do this yet. Number 2, know and believe that you can improve. Our brains were designed to learn. Number 3, practice and be persistent. Number 4, see setbacks as temporary, not a whole world of disaster. Number 5, use other people as a source of inspiration and support. Now, I'd just like to take a moment to recognise that, as in many areas of life, this isn't black and white, and we tend not to be 100% fixed or 100% growth-minded. Of course, we're a mix of both. I'd urge you to straighten your back, wiggle your shoulders down a bit, and remember the magic word yet next time you're feeling a bit stuck. It's just possible it'll get you moved along your path another step or two, and if we're heading in the right direction of our dreams, that can only be a good thing, can't it? Oh, and I always sign off my podcast by telling you I believe in you. It's because I do. You might not see your potential for change in a given moment, but I see it, I see you, and I believe in you. Thank you for listening to this episode. Please listen in again next time. You can sign up to my 5-day Drink Less experiment and find out about working with me one-to-one at drinklesslivebetter.com. I'd love it if you could 5-star rate this podcast and leave me a review. All that shizzle helps, Thank you. And P.S. I believe in you.